So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. Happy Monday. How are you? We're going to talk about Mondays today, by the way. It's going to be awesome. I'm sorry. It was a little loud, wasn't I? You know, today's the number one call-in sick at the office day of the year because of the big game happens. And we're on to you. We are. It is the Daily Boost. Not too loud. Listen, if you called in sick after the big game yesterday, that's okay, but make no mistake, we know why you did it, right? I don't care what you said. Oh, man, I'm under the weather today. Yeah, right. So is your boss. We know. All right, we got it. It's okay. It's kind of a social thing for us. My name is Scott Smith. Good to have you. I recorded the show on a Friday, so I'm ready for you on a Monday. So I don't know who won the game, but I do know Bad Bunny was playing the halftime show. I do know that. I wonder if he had a wardrobe malfunction. I wouldn't watch if he did, because, well, I'm just saying. But I was thinking about it. I thought, well, I said I wasn't going to watch Bad Bunny. But there's a chance, just like your mom and dad's bedroom door being cracked open 1 inch and you hear some noise and you're like, I'm going to look, maybe. There's a chance I looked. I had a friend of mine said, I'm not going to look. He's bad. He says bad words. I don't like him. I said, you know him? No. You ever listen to his music? No. Oh. You don't count then. You have no standing. Anyway, what else? Oh, we already talked about Mondays today and how Mondays set up your entire week. We're already into Monday, probably. Some of you guys are like, here I go. Let's get Scott on Monday and see what's going to happen today. And you're like, man, the week's already... We're going to talk about that. Hang on a second, okay? In the meantime, Veronica sent me a note on Instagram. Hey, Scott Smith. She sent me a note 2 weeks ago. She said, I think I need to leave my job. I really don't like what I do, and I hate my life. I said, you better go do something else. Then she sent me another note yesterday. She said, I got fired. I knew that. Listen, guys, come real close, okay? Let me give you some common sense. If you're unhappy, if you don't want to show up, if you're wearing it, if you're feeling it, you get it, right? Your boss knows. As soon as he can, he's getting rid of you. Everybody around you knows. If you're off balance, it's just a matter of time before it blows up in your face, so just blow it up. Keith sent me a note, too. Scott, I'm 63. I feel like I'm 21. I'm still waiting to see what happens when we grow up. You too? It's awesome. I'm 18, by the way. So this Monday thing we have going on here, I know it's your first time, isn't it? It's like every single week. It's like it's the first time you ever arrived at a Monday. Every single week it does. Have you ever noticed how Monday doesn't really wait for when you're ready? It just keeps showing up. Isn't that weird? Every single week it flies by. And the older you get, the faster the weeks fly by, the more Mondays get here. It's like you're half awake. And before you know it, the week is like underway already. It's like, what happened? Man, routines, the brain is not kind of online yet. You're trying to figure stuff out. Busy, thinking, reacting. It is crazy. People deal with Mondays in different ways. I mean, a lot of people get retired. Every day becomes a Saturday. Let me tell you about these retired people who don't like Mondays anymore. They are the biggest pain in my rear end. You know why? Because they have nothing else to do. And Monday morning at 6 a.m., they're sending me emails. I'm just saying, I probably shouldn't talk like that, but I did. I'm sorry. So it's Monday. Some people love Mondays. Do you love Mondays? Most people survive Mondays. I like Mondays, and I think sometimes a Monday can be a survival day all at the same time. See, that's the beautiful part about life. If you listen to me and say, Scott, would you pick a lane? No, I won't pick a lane. You know why? Because the minute I pick a lane, there's another lane. The minute I have one opinion, another one makes more sense. The minute you say something's right, somebody else says it's wrong. It doesn't matter. That's life. Sunday night optimism. Boo, yeah, go team, go me. Monday morning reality. I get it. We all get it. You'd think we'd be better at Mondays, really. You think we really would. We've done it a lot. Done a bunch of Mondays, complained about Mondays, had Mondays off, had to work Mondays. You'd think we'd be better at a Monday. By the way, most people do actually plan their week. Are you one of those people? Most people actually do think ahead. Most people actually, oh man, I was thinking to myself last week. They decide things are going to be different this week. And then Monday shows up. And the phone and the inbox and the calendar and noise. Whatever you decided was going to be different, you forgot what it was, didn't you? That's why I always say write it down. If it's going to be different, write it down. Then read it. Then pay attention to it. Don't write it down and tuck it away. Literally had a client on the phone the other day. I asked her about her goals. She said, hang on. And she was digging through her desk. I cannot tell you how many times I've literally made up the metaphor of my goals being tucked in the bottom drawer of my desk. I saw it in real time. If you're going to write it down and commit to it, have it in front of you. Sidebar there. Somewhere between planning and Monday morning, have you ever noticed? Something else takes over. Start kind of reaching for the phone without thinking. The autopilot kicks in, doesn't it? It's like, oh, there's the phone ringing. Let's do this thing. Check that Facebook feed first thing in the morning. Inbox kind of decides your priorities. You know better, don't you? Scott, I practice inbox 0. Well, keep practicing. You're not very good at it. Don't worry about that. You can't win the inbox 0 game. The minute you do, there's more. It's like Doritos. They keep making more of them. You can't eat a bag of Doritos without going to the store and buying another bag. It's the same thing. Same with Pop-Tarts too. Weird. You feel rushed before breakfast sometimes? A little bit? Let's say it's you. I mean, everybody's a little bit different, right? So this is, maybe I'm talking to you, maybe I'm not. Maybe busy without choosing to be busy. Busy and you don't know why you're busy. It's not wrong, is it? This is human. And as I say off the show very often, you are likely human. Almost everybody who listens to the Daily Boost is human. We have not yet identified those who are not human yet. Elon Musk, possibly. By the way, I don't know who listens to me, but sometimes I imagine Elon Musk tuning into me every single day. Think, man, I thought I was the smartest guy in the world, and then I heard Scott. He's still right, by the way. Monday, does Monday feel like a reset to you? That's a good question, right? Does Monday feel like a reset to you? I mean, not because we reset, I don't think. I've been thinking about this because I've talked about this a lot with clients. We're going to reset on a Monday. And here's what I've noticed. Let's dig down and do some Scott logic here. Let me tell you something. Monday does feel like a reset for a lot of people, but not because you actually reset, but because we wish we had reset. Some of the psychological thinking that I do is when I look at your values, I look at your actions, I look at things, sometimes the most revealing things that we can use to figure out what's really going on is to see what you didn't do. I know it's kind of weird, isn't it? It just makes sense to me that if you say you want to do this and then you don't, the regret of not doing will tell me what you want to do. Man, I wish I'd gone to the gym because I missed another workout. And well, that should tell me right away that you value going to the gym. We just got to figure out a way to get you there, right? So Monday, yeah, I think it's a reset. You come out of the weekend, you've had some fun. kind of reset. Hey, let's go. It's cognitively, we're ready to reset into the week. There's a lot of scientific reasons, psychological reasons for this. But not because we actually reset. It's because most of us wish we would. Planning happens when your thinking begins, right? Monday happens in the habit brain. And you've heard that a lot. I actually, a friend of mine, Billy, I talk about Billy sometimes. Billy's all about habits, completely about habits. And he says, it's habit. And I agree with that. Whatever you instill in your brain that you just do naturally. What's a habit? It's long-term memory. Well, actually, it's pattern recognition. Your brain simply says, okay, I've learned this works well for me. I'll just do this again. And it's doing that basically to save energy so that you don't have to think about it. You just kind of do it. That's the problem with a habit. If you install the wrong habit in your brain, the brain is lazy. It's just going to do whatever you installed, and that's why it's so hard to break. Billy says, yes, Scott, and we don't need your damn motivation. I said, really? No, it's all about good habits and discipline. I said, really? So if I come to your house today and I strip away every single bit of motivation you have, what's going to happen? He goes, I guess I'm not getting out of bed. Boom, he finally grew up.
I'm not giving up. I am selling the building.
The final season of FX's The Bear.
The restaurant is flooded.
Everything's either going to be okay.
No, stop.
Or not.
We are outgunned and we are outmanned, but we have each other.
FX's The Bear, the final season. All episodes now streaming on Disney+.
Yeah, you happen to plan your week in your brain, don't you? And that's part of the problem, because I've seen inside your brain. Well, not really. I'm not that smart, and I don't have those tools. But I've heard you talk before, and I've heard your inner thoughts. And sometimes I've heard my own inner thoughts. Yeah, planning happens in our brain? Are you kidding me? I'm a hot mess. Monday happens in your habit brain. So when you do have these habits, these things you've decided to put into place, very likely you're going to do it. But what if you don't? What if you don't? What if you got good habits? What if you have great intentions? What if you decided to intentionally make your week better? You are going to get a reset without waiting to see that you missed it, right? This is where you hear me talking about awareness and choices. Now, I started about awareness, talking about it very intently about 2 years ago. And little by little, you guys are catching on. Little by little. And it took a long time. You do not want to be aware, I'm telling you. But little by little, I'm getting these emails. Man, you keep harping in this awareness thing, and it's kind of working for me. Yeah, we're not sleepwalking through life, are we? You don't need to plan better. You really don't. You just need one conscious moment. Before the momentum of a Monday kicks in, what do you need? Well, autopilot isn't bad, but it's unconscious. That's the problem. That's the thing about autopilot and habits. They're unconscious. They're locked in. So you need a moment. You need to look at awareness as an interruption. I don't like interruptions, Scott. I just want to flow into my day. I am hyper aware. And the thing about being hyper aware is when you become aware of something's going on, there's a very good chance you're not going to like what you're now aware of. I'm good, man. I'm aware of what I need to fix, and I don't want to do it. It's like, for me, it's like I just became aware I'm on my third bowl of chicken wings because the Super Bowl just passed. I'm aware that I shouldn't have the fourth bowl. You get what I mean, right? So we need an intentional reset. It's not a routine, by the way. It's a check-in. That's what it is. It happens inside, I think, the things you already do. And you can do it all the time. See, the day's long. 24 hours is long. I mean, I think that's the biggest problem we have. The day's not long enough. Yeah, it is. If the day were less short, you wouldn't get in so much damn trouble. I tell you that. You can't stay busy 24/7. You get tired, right? But it's long enough to wear us out, long enough to break us down, and long enough to get in our way because you just can't stay focused all the time. So we have to check in from time to time. How about taking a shower? You can check in the shower. I do. How you doing, Scott? Look around, see if the parts are all still here. How about taking a walk? You can do that as well. Very good at that. An awareness moment, if you will. How about getting dressed? Can you do that? Personally, when I get dressed, I can't do it. It's just my thing because my dog likes to come in when I get dressed. And if you have an Australian Shepherd, they have a nice way of getting to know you and saying hello to you and identifying you. It's sniffing at a certain place. I can't think about myself when I'm getting dressed because my dog has got his nose up my... Anyway, standing at the sink, brushing your teeth. You could have an awareness moment, couldn't you? I'm awake right now. Or am I just moving? Is there something pulling me, driving me? It's just what I want. I mean, the week is, am I online? Do I know what I'm going to be doing? Am I sitting there thinking about how productive my week's going to be, but I cannot get my mind off that breakfast sandwich I love so much? I'm, by the way, hooked on these bagel sausage sandwiches you get at Wawa. My wife says, you do know that's 550 calories. Yes. How do you know I'm buying them? She says, on your credit card. I said, got to give it the cash. This week is still going to happen, isn't it? But think about this. If you don't reset, if you do reset, it doesn't really matter. And no excuses here, because you've done this before. Either you want to or you don't. End of story. As a guy who coaches a lot of people, if you tell me what you're going to do, I take you at your word. If I ask you, hey, so what are you going to do next week? And you tell me, I just take you at your word. If you don't do it, I'm going to say, why not? This week is still going to happen whether you do anything with it or not. Not even say you have to do anything with it. You may be in a place you just want to chill. You may be in a place you want to go crazy and save the world. I don't know what it is for you. It doesn't matter to me what it is for you. It should matter to you, though. People are still going to email you. They're still going to text you like crazy. I showed my wife my text string the other day, on the front of my iPhone. I said, look at this. And just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. It was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. She said, how do you even survive that? I said, I don't pay attention to it. I just don't. When I have a moment, I just look at it. Then it's fun. Life is going to be loud. We just got to kind of get through it and smile and check in every now and then. Awareness doesn't stop the week. It puts you back in it, doesn't it? That's why I always talk about my daily awareness diary. And people say, I don't want to do that. I say, listen, 9 minutes a day, 21 days. Do it. You'll change your life. I don't want to do it. Don't have time. Okay, fine. I'll see you next year. Same conversation next year. Until you become aware, nothing changes. You want a Monday reset? You want to change this week? Stop for a second right now and think about where you are. Did you waste your time with me this morning? Or was this a good couple of minutes we spent together? It's your choice, not mine. I try to make it a good couple of minutes. I do, but I'm me. I do what I do. I'm sorry. If you already feel busy, is there a chance you started your week in your head yesterday? I mean, you don't need to win on Monday, do you? Nobody's keeping score. And if they are, I would ignore them. Some of you are watching everybody else keep score about how you're doing, aren't you? If you realize you're stressed while you're brushing your teeth, that's not a failure, by the way. In fact, anything, if you realize you're stressed, that's awareness. It's power. Some people do plan their week, but some people notice themselves halfway through it. Both are fine. They are. I don't care. I don't care when you catch it. I just know this. Show up awake. That's a reset. Look at it that way. Every single thing you're doing. I am not here to tell you to do anything. You have total, complete permission to call me a dumbass and ignore me completely. You really can. Or you can take a couple of my thoughts and go, well, not the way I heard it before, but it is making sense. Yeah, I agree.